Um, so I just watched two Breillat films back to back. Catherine Breillat, master of the female domain. Catherine Breillat. I'm feeling pretty loose, pretty wild, and pretty dark. I watched Perfect Love and then Anatomy of Hell. Previously, I'd seen Fat Girl and the new one last summer. The new one where she has sex with a 17-year-old, an older woman. And Breillat. The Last Mistress I'd seen. And I'd seen the film she wrote, the cop film that she wrote starring Gerard Depardieu when he was young, which I thought was very good. I forgot the name of that movie. But I'd seen The Last Mistress, Fat Girl, and yeah, basically. And recently I saw her new film. But I saw Anatomy of Hell and Perfect Love. Where do I begin? Where do I even begin? First of all, it's actually an indication of how we truly live in hell. That Catherine Breillat is not even breathed in the same breath as Gaspar Noé and Lars von Trier. Gaspar Noé and Lars von Trier wish they were Catherine Breillat. Quite honestly. None of them have ever quite really said anything with the boldness and ingenuity and poetry and just beauty, but also horror that Catherine Breillat has said those things. They don't even know what she's saying, really. Here's the thing. She should be the most famous European auteur. I'll be real. Whatever you think about, whatever you think about European art films, and if you don't bring up Catherine Breillat, you have not seen a European art film. And she's never brought up. It's always Derek Jarman. It's always one of these goddamn men. And none of these men have a fucking thimble full of what Catherine has. It's actually makes me so despondent. And all female, I think, other auteurs who are impressive also are sort of drawing from the Catherine Breillat well, but the Catherine Breillat well is the deepest. So Andrea Arnold, Jane Campion, Claire Denis. Claire Denis also works in French extremity, new wave extremity, and she's also, I think Denis is sort of on the level of Breillat, but I somehow think Breillat is even more powerful. I don't know. I saw a review on Letterboxd that says she's her own genre, and I do think that's true. Catherine Breillat is a genre. And I know that people find issue with Anatomy of Hell because of its, well, you see a little girl's. There's a pedophilic image in the film. A very pedophilic image. But I think it has to be there. That scene doesn't feel like it's just there for shock value. It feels like it's intrinsic to the rest of the film. It feels like it's necessary within the rest of the film for the rest of the film to move the way it does. It feels necessary to the film. I hope that wasn't, I don't know. I don't know what the story is really, but she says she used the mold. I hope that was a mold. I don't know. We don't know, though. We do not know. Were they fucking? That's what I want to know. Were they fucking? Because the Rocco Siffredi, the Italian porn star, he has a huge hog, by the way. Very beautiful hog. Nice, big, thick hog. Were they fucking? No, really, were they fucking? I need to know if they were actually fucking. I just need to know. Also, Amara or Mira Cesar, Timothy Chalamet's mom in Call Me By Your Name, Luca Guadagnino is a malicious gay man who really has good references, but is pretty untalented himself. Has very good references, clearly, has seen elite level art and film, but he himself lacks the talent of a Catherine Breillat. But anyway, as again, almost everyone lacks the talent of a Catherine Breillat. Perfect Love was gorgeous. The way it was shot and the way it was made was beautiful. And it was very real feeling. And the performances were very, very good. And the ending was shocking. I mean, it's just mind-blowing how good this woman is at her job. That almost never happens anymore. She is one of the best filmmakers, actually. I would put her, I mean, to me, right, the best ones who are alive right now, the best living ones, right? Polanski, Allen, Breillat. Those are the top three, actually. Now that I've seen Perfect Love and Anatomy of Hell back to back, that's literally the top three. It's Polanski, Woody Allen, Catherine Breillat. And then Mel Brooks is like 4. It's actually insane. Her talent is actually insane. Wow. Beautiful images in a horrific film. Both, by the way, both. They're so pulsating and the images are so fucking alive. They're pulsating with life. Perfect Love and Anatomy of Hell. They're just like fucking, there's so much fucking energy in them. And the music, it's so fucking good in both. And one is like using Anatomy of Hell as like rave, electronic music. And Perfect Love is like some new wave stuff, but a lot of classical music. But in both, they're used impeccably. Imagery, fucking breathing with life, throbbing with life. Literal throbbing cocks in Anatomy of Hell. Literal throbbing cocks in Anatomy of Hell. Erect. The things I've just seen in Anatomy of Hell do in an art film, I have not seen been done quite to that way, to that level of artistry. The images that I just saw in Anatomy of Hell, I've never seen before. You see images like that in porn, but you don't see them the way that she showed them to you. It's actually it's obscene. Her talent is obscene. It's just actually, I can't even process it really right now. I just watched them in the middle of the night. I am losing touch. I am losing the thread. I am losing touch with reality. She broke something in my brain just now. Anyway, Anatomy of Hell. I'm going to give it 5 stars. Perfect Love, 5 stars. They're better than they're both amazing, both better than Fat Girl, even though Fat Girl is very good, but I like them both much better than Fat Girl. It's incredible. Some people are just talented. The way that she's not appreciated to her level of talent is what's obscene. Is actually the case here. Because she is a woman, she's not appreciated to her level of talent. All right, peace.